if you're part of the automotive industry, if you are a consumer brand like TomTom, but also an automotive supplier, being present in strength at the Paris Motor Show is pretty much a no-brainer. It is the most important event we have in the entire year for TomTom Automotive.
More than 1 million of people come throughout the 2.5 weeks that it lasts, so it's a huge show. And especially during the 2 press days, we organize a lot of meetings with existing and potential customers.
Car manufacturers, tier 1 suppliers, software or content vendors, and so on and so forth. And of course, we also use those 2 days to deliver a number of news to the world, either deals that we've signed recently or new technologies that are now available for the market. The design for the layout is a very much of an iterative approach, right? So it takes quite a few iterations to make sure that not only automotive, not only consumer, but everybody across the board is happy with the design of the booth. As you approach the booth, you'll see this majestic arch that goes all over the booth, and that's a reference to the Grande Arche de la Défense, which is aligned with the Arc de Triomphe. In the center of the booth, we'll have this beautiful Alfa Romeo Giulia, and the way we try to position those different demos and booths is that around the booth, you have a certain number of components, right? A P&D that you can add to that car. You have a number of software components that can be added to that car. You have a number of telematics solutions and bridge device that can be combined with that car. But effectively, these are all ingredients in order to deliver an in-car experience, because we're at the Paris Motor Show. So that's a little bit how geographically we arrange those things. And the cockpit is a sort of an extension of that car, in the sense that it is what that car will do in the future.
There's a lot of drama happening in the last few days in the run-up to the show. It's always very difficult to predict what's going to happen during the build-up. That unexpected factor is something that keeps the adrenaline going and something that keeps us excited and nervous at the same time. The closer it gets to the show, the longer the work hours get, and for some reason the quicker the time flies. So it's fun and tiring.
So this is it, the last 12 hours, the last mile for me, for everybody, and honestly can't wait. So I'm still wrapping up the last little details. I love it, the closer we get and the nicest it gets. You're expecting a project to come to life, so it's excitement, impatience, a lot of energy as well. Yeah, so can't wait, really can't wait.
It all started at about 5:30 in the morning for most of us, right? The core team had to assemble the booth, make sure all the demos were working before the first customer came.
The concentration of the number of people coming from customers and journalists is really intense. So it's a good return on investment actually to make yourself visible to the market, but also to have all these people coming to your booth and you go to their booth as well. And you have these meetings and you try to make progress in the process to get our products actually sold. And that's why it's really important.
Very excited. So, these shows are always very important moment for us. It's a lot of people coming up, lots of meetings, interviews. We have press conference coming up this afternoon, and that's the first as well. So, yeah, very excited about that. We had a rehearsal last night, and it's going to be great.
We had the whole day here to look at the fair and to see the new cars and to actually see the devices that we've created in Eindhoven in the cars. So it was amazing to see. Very good experience.
They worked really hard to set up the booth, to put all the demos in place. The collaboration with the product units is great for this type of events. There's a good team spirit. Thanks to everyone. Big thumbs up.
The team made a fantastic job. It's always a challenge, right, to define that on paper, trying to figure out how this is going to look like. It looks really nice this year. Fantastic job from the team.
Well, besides being very, very tired, I'm also very happy about the way the day unfolded. As far as we could tell, our customers were satisfied, journalists were interested. The press conference went well. We had a very, very good turnout. So I think this can be classified as a very good success. And we are now taking it a little bit easier, as you can see behind me, enjoying a little bubbles and a little bit of finger food.